Welcome to the Real Estate Leadership Podcast. My name is Cavender.
I'm Travis Hitt.
Today's episode is going to be what you should do if you're a new agent, real estate agent that is. So we're going to kind of free flow this. We didn't talk much before, but Travis here has a team of his own real estate agents. I'm actually one of them. It's called Hitt Group. He's a great leader.
Thanks, Turner.
What's that?
Thank you.
Comments deserve and to be fed. I'm rather new. I've only been in it just about to be 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just like Cody Cobb, one of our other agents.
You're crossing the new realm.
So there's lots of things you need to do. It could be overwhelming. So first off, pump your brakes, okay? You're going to want to know everything, right? Like you have another team member you just added, and she's getting frustrated about not
knowing everything.
Right. So I did the same thing.
Uh-huh.
I said literally the exact same thing. And I was like, I'm just so pissed off that I don't know all the things. And it's really just all these like tedious things for back office and all. If you're a new agent, there's all these other things you got to do to get your transaction to the finish line.
Yeah.
But I would say the very first thing, and then you can go off of this. The very first thing you do, if you're in any kind of sales at all, is to make your list. And that would be your warm list. People that, friends, family, and close ones that you could write down a list and really, the only way people are going to know that you are in a new industry is to tell them, okay? Now, you obviously can be doing this by social media and stuff, but this is taking it to the next step and us providing value to the community or the inspiring agent, like if you're watching right now. That's when you can step in and really start to expand to do that. But first is to write your list of friends and family, that would be your warm list, and go down and call them, text them, hey, did you know I'm an agent right now? Is there anything that I can do to help you or bring value to you? Or do you just have a simple question that relates to real estate?
Yeah.
How could you add to that?
Yeah, I love that. I think everybody should make a list and contact the way I would put it is really contact the people that are really important to you in your life, because those are initially going to be the people that are they receive it well. What I don't like when agents do, and take this with a grain of salt and do what you're coached to do and what you're comfortable with doing, but I don't think it's the smartest play when agents get their license and they all of a sudden just blast out all their friends, their high school friends they haven't talked to in years. And the biggest thing is, it's not wrong to do that, but what's wrong in my opinion is to think they're actually going to use you immediately. Having that mindset just because you get licensed, now everybody in your sphere is going to use you. Because buying a home is the biggest purchase that most people make. And so to have that thought in your mind that people are automatically just going to use you I wish agents, and I coach agents, to not think like that, but to get out and start learning and doing business and showing value to where those people will want to use you. Because if you're providing value and you're learning all the things, why wouldn't people want to? And if you're friends with them and they like you, they're going to eventually want to reach out. They're going to ask questions. They're going to want to use you. But people really have to stop thinking right when they get licensed that it's going to be a game changer. Yeah. They're going to sell every house to every single person that they know, because it's just not like that. And people don't want to hurt our feelings as new agents. Be like, hey, bro, you're brand new. Yeah. Like, I'm not using you to buy my $800,000 house when you can't tell me what type of countertop is in that home yet. And it makes sense. Yeah. And it's a big misconception, and it happens a lot because, let's be honest, agents are excited. And that's a good thing, because those agents do want to work. So they're putting it out there, hey, I'm a realtor now. So that's the good thing. Another thing that I would do is, it's different when I got licensed 2012 to agents getting licensed now, is social media. Social media is your best friend. Yeah, I mean, this guy coaches me on social media all the time because I'm like a fossil when it comes to it.
The word would be your branding.
Yeah.
Okay? Find your brand and stick to it. I have also skipped around my branding, but finding and honing in what your brand is, and just, it could be as simple as, people can overthink what branding means. But really, it's just you could simply just go, brand your signature and then go from there. It could be simple things like that, and just stick to what your brand is. Okay, what are your morals? Okay, how can people relate to you? Okay,
yeah.
This amazing man right here, people can relate to him because of his family, his morals, his Christianity, a lot of things, right? How he treats other people. your branding is how you perceive yourself to the world.
Yeah.
How you are perceived is reality in the world, and sometimes that's bad for most people. Like for instance, back in the day when I owned gyms, I networked a lot with bartenders and bar owners. And so, therefore, I was perceived as a party animal. And he'd always see me in the morning, wake up early when I'd be out all night.
Like, how do you do that?
But I was making business by being around those people. But, that was perceived as a party goer. And, I needed to shift that brand when I got into real estate. Because I don't want people to say, well, why the hell would I buy a house with this party goer?
Yeah.
To rely on him on one of the biggest investments.
Can't show up to a 9 a.m. closing when they don't realize you've probably been up 6 hours before they are.
Yeah. Well, that was me. I'm a weird creature. But, that's what branding is.
Yeah.
How you are perceived to the world.
It's not just a logo. And I feel a lot of brand new agents focus way too much on their logo branding.
Or taking a photo with a phone.
Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Put your phone here. Texting.
Yeah, but they don't focus enough on who they are and putting that out there. People work with you, not typically, I'd say this is 96% true. People work with the people that they want to be around. They work with people that they trust, that they can rely on, and that they enjoy being with. Whatever company you're with or whatever cool logo, whatever cool marketing you have, that is phenomenal, and it's a necessity.
Just a little chair.
It is needed, but the number one thing a new agent needs to do is just be themselves and talk to people. My mentor back in the day told me, Travis, you will sell most of your business at the grocery stores. And I didn't get it at first. I'm like, what? And what he meant was I enjoy talking to people one-on-one. I enjoy that. And he knew that. So what he was saying is just go talk to people wherever you are, and that's what's going to get you business. Another thing I think agents can do and should do is work. Get out there and work and not just post. Not just make it look like you're doing business, but actually get out there and do business. A lot of agents get licensed and they act like they should have a ton of business from the get-go, but they don't want to put in the groundwork. And I explain it, I call it the janitor theory.
Yeah, what is the groundwork?
The groundwork is doing open houses. And it's a number of my guys, they get annoyed by it, I'm sure. I know Turner does. I preach them heavily because, like my pastor says, the thing's not about the thing. An open house is one of the absolute best things that an agent can do. I'm almost 12 years in, and I still do open houses myself. What's good about open houses, mainly for brand new agents, if you want to dumb it down to just what's good for new agents, is it's getting them in a home. It's allowing them to learn a neighborhood, learn a new school district, and learn what products are in a home. And people come to them. It allows them to figure out how they like to talk to people, how to answer questions, how to answer, blocks.
Your skills on how to respond.
Absolutely. And it's free business up front. It's not your listing, but it shows people you're working, you're willing to work on the weekends, and it gives the new agent an opportunity to get out there in front of people and learn an area.
Yeah, open houses, you can acquire buyers that are unrepresented.
Absolutely.
What that means is that you can acquire somebody that walks in, that's been looking on Zillow, whatever online site, and they talk to you, and then all of a sudden, man, this guy's very knowledgeable. I like the way he's very a lot of character. He's easy to talk to, and then boom, they're your client and looking elsewhere, even though that house might not fit with.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. You can craft what you are, and he kind of was touching on it just a tad bit. I know we have another episode and some other social media videos that touch on this, and it is being actually productive versus being
busy.
Now, there's a lot of people in all industries, and I think a lot of people in the real estate industry act like they're busy when really they're not productive, meaning that you can be busy all day long making all these cute little photos and making your stuff look cool, but getting out there into the world and talking to people, making connections with people, doing your open houses, figuring out ways to network with people and putting yourself out there in a correct way and being productive in your business and not just busy on your business.
Yeah, 100%. The next thing I'd say is shadowing. New agents, they should all get with somebody that they trust and that they want to emulate, not be exactly like, because I tell all new agents, don't try to be me. Don't try to be Turner. Don't try to be the head honcho in your office. emulate what they're doing and works for them, but be you. But shadowing somebody that's doing business is crucial because you get to actually see how the business works, and it takes away a lot of misconceptions. But it's allowing you to get experience as well as having some sort of mentor. And I know the big thing when agents get started is usually financial is a stronghold, right? I mean, let's just be honest. When agents are brand new, too many new agents look at the commission splits and what they're going to make before they look at where can I get the best experience and knowledge. I would tell all new agents, make the commission the absolute last concern, because if you don't get the right training and mentorship from the ground, you're not going to have any commission. You're not going to be very successful. So too many new agents, because I think a lot of it is because of the TV shows and all the misconceptions and the wrong ideas that are put out there, that as a brand new agent, most new agents, you're not going to make $10,000 a month right out of the gate. No. It's just not, it's not going to happen. I'm not saying it can't. I'm saying most of the time it's not, and these shows make it look like that. But you have to get that training. You have to get your foundation to be able to acquire those clients, and not just acquire a client, but service them and keep them around. Then you'll start making the 10 grand a month. Yeah. But you have to stop looking at, oh, that's too high of a commission split. It's not too high if it's giving you what you need to be very successful in this industry. And then you can go fly on your own when you get that knowledge. I'd never tell somebody to stay with somebody that's charging 50% forever. Get the knowledge, get the training, and then if you want to go somewhere different that allows you to make more money because you understand it now and don't need hand-holding, that's part of the business and being self-employed. But don't look at just the financial aspect whenever you start, because you're not going to make any money if you don't have the knowledge and the experience.
Yeah, and that was one mistake I made when I started, as he saw and heard my frustrations. I started with another broker, and I just did it because I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest with you. I didn't know what I was doing. I just started because I'm an action taker, and I just wanted to start. And I was ignorant to what I needed. And then I joined a team that really gave me no coaching and just stole my money, and I ended up just calling Travis for help because he's been my friend for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, I'm waiting for you to make a move so I can join your team. And we finally did. And so, really do your research, really ask your questions, and if you know someone out there that is a real estate agent, ask them. Obviously, we are producing this because we would like to grow something online to be able to provide value to you. And if you're a good fit for us, we would love to have you a part of his team.
Yeah.
We can both bring value to you to service your clients, friends, and family. And that's literally what this show is all about. It's to provide value for you to make the best decision when it comes to your real estate journey.
Yeah.
And I believe we kind of hit the majority of all the points, right?
I got one more main one. One more main one.
Free flow, I don't know what you're going to say.
It's what happens when he doesn't give me a task list. One main thing, and some agents are good at this, but I think a lot of agents are scared to do this. Ask questions. Reach out to people, even if you're not on their team, even if you're not in the same company. I absolutely love when new agents, whether they're here locally in Texas or around the nation, when I get a random message asking what my opinion is on something, or, hey, I'm brand new, here's my situation, do you have any tips that I can do? I respect that so much because they don't know me from anybody else, but they're hungry and they're wanting to learn and they're willing to take other people's advice. And that's huge to me because too many, especially males, a lot of women as well, but guys, I'm going to put us on the spot. We can do it all, right? We can fix it all. We can help everybody, and we know everything. It's not in this industry. You don't. And so anybody that can reach out to somebody that they don't know, or even that they do know that is a top producing agent, most of the time that agent or that person you're reaching out to, they enjoy giving back. I love answering questions. And again, I highly respect anybody that's ever reached out to me that doesn't know me, simply to ask a question to better themselves. So ask questions. Don't be scared. Don't hesitate to reach out to people to ask questions, because you're only doing yourself a favor and you're doing your clients a disservice if you're not trying to learn in every way that you can.
Yeah, I used to say the same thing to when I own fitness facilities, and now when I have my real estate clients, I used to say this: there's not a stupid question out there. The reason why you may feel like it's a stupid question is because you don't know the question. You are ignorant means that you just don't know the knowledge. So therefore, you can find the answer by simply asking someone. So if you're thinking it, I guarantee there's probably 10 other people in your world that are thinking the same thing because they don't know the answer. So find somebody that asked that question. That was a great point. I'm glad we kind of do this free thing.
Thank you.
And this guy's wearing a Cowboys because his team won last night.
We won, baby. America's team won last night. Not just my team.
Excuse me.
You can message me if you hate that as well. We can entertain it.
If you would like some value for Travis and I, we would love for you to comment down below. Share this video. That is the one thing. We don't run ads on this at all right now. We really just want to provide value. So if you feel like you have gotten some nugget, you've gotten some inspiration, some knowledge, some value from this, share this video. That's our only payment we ask for you to do for us. And if you would like to get involved or learn more from us, from the real estate leadership, please comment down below and we can get you set up and provide value for you. Thank you so much for stopping by and lending us your eyes and ears. And when you think about real estate leadership.